Friends, we all have to die one day, but everyone wants to see the world for at least 100 years. They don't have enough wisdom. In this video, I will tell you about those who died because of their actions, so let us start your countdown, friends. It is July 2022. In Germany, a man was driving his car while going somewhere. His health worsened and he fainted in a moving car. His car went out of control and hit the wall of a house on the side of the road. When the family heard the sound of the accident, they came out and saw that a person was in the car. He was also conscious. He called the police and the rescue team. When the police came and saw the man, he was already dead. At first, the policeman thought that he may have fallen asleep while driving and his accident happened. But there was something else when his dead body was taken out of the car was full of smoke and there was also the smell of burning coal. On the back side of it was a ring with coal, but there were also chairs and tables with it. Actually, this guy was going to have a party with his friends. You all know that. Making a party is a difficult task and it takes a lot of time, so this ship prepared coals at home and fired them and kept them in their car along with the ring and went out to surprise their friends. But the smoke of these coals and he was suffocated due to the carbon monoxide gas that was coming out of him, and he fell in love with Allah even before he made the taka. This taka party was very expensive for him. Available. When the workers came to work, there was a body of a worker lying there. When the workers saw it, they found out that this body belonged to a laborer who was working in this block, but no one knew how his death happened. These workers called the police, and when the police came there, they found that there was some water with him. They started an investigation, and when the CCTV footage was seen, the whole thing came to light. Naya was recruited in the power plant. The current reached him through his washroom, and the current was so strong that this poor wretch turned into a kebab. That the spirit of Jesus Christ has grown in him. Now it has become immortal for all life and it will not die. At first, no one believed him. Then he asked his jailers to bury him alive in a grave and let him remain in the ground for 3 days to reassure the people. Rather, when he is taken out, he will be alive and well. All the people and even the priests of the Avon church celebrated him, but he did not listen to anyone. He became a little more confused about his religion. His hands and feet were tied and he was locked in a coffin. And they closed him in a coffin and buried him in the ground. For 3 days, this priest remained buried in the ground, but when he was taken out after 3 days, he was raised up. As you all know, surely any soul inside the person needs oxygen to live, and when the oxygen supply to the person inside the earth was stopped, then death occurred due to suffocation. Whatever it is, there can be no greater folly. November, friends. In 2202, a man living in Texas had an accident, but the surprising thing was that this man was not driving and there was no way to walk. Then when the police saw this man, she was dead, they saw that the man had a mobile phone in his hand on which the video was being recorded. No video was going viral on the talk, so to get views, he planned to make a unique video. He sneaked onto the roof of a living hall truck, and when the truck moved, he started making the video. He started making a video while standing up. When someone passed by Umar, he became a stuntman and started to cross him. The funny thing is that he kept making the video for a long time and there are many more passes on the way, but the truck driver, he had no idea that his truck had an open hood. Even the motorists on the road forbade him to do so in order to cause an accident. But it didn't stop. He was so engrossed in making TikTok and dancing that he didn't see the overpass in front of him. Gaia and his death happened. This shopper thought that doing this stupid act will make him famous, but he didn't know that the video will be viral before it is uploaded. But anyway, it is on news channels. It became famous by becoming a breaking news, friends. One night in 1998, the American police received a call that a van was on fire. When the police arrived at the location, the van was on fire and there was a person inside, but unfortunately the fire brigade managed to extinguish the fire in time. But could not be reached, and the death of the person was found when the investigation was done. Actually, this van was stolen a few days ago. Thieves stole it, and the report of theft of this van was also written. Well, when this case was investigated, it was found that this van thief, some of the people who stole were arrested. When they were asked who was this person walking in the car, the police heard his story and the whole world lost their senses. In fact, the person who died inside this car was a real thief. The van was stolen, and when its owner reported the van to the police, he could not find a place to hide the van. Could avoid being arrested, but then he got the idea to append Wayne now. Instead of setting it on fire, the real honest would get the insurance money and the police would no longer be looking for the thief, so he took petrol from the van's deck to save himself from being arrested. Got into it and set it on fire, but before he could get out of the car, the flames had started to burn rapidly. He tried hard to somehow get out of the car, but his door it was locked and trapped inside even by his friends. He tried hard to open the door, but the fire was so strong that he could not. They left it running and ran away. Normally, if you want to set something on fire, you sprinkle petrol on it, but this shampoo took the petrol and went inside the car. This is really stupid.